What if the secret to effortlessly making friends wasn't about knowing exactly what to say, but rather knowing exactly when to shut up? Imagine discovering that the most magnetic, well-liked conversationalists in the world follow a simple mathematical formula to make people love them. Before we unlock this secret formula, we have to talk about that familiar flutter in your stomach before you walk into a room full of new people. Social anxiety isn't just normal. It is actually a brilliant evolutionary design. Your brain developed this specific physiological response over millions of years to keep you safe in groups. Every single person you have ever met experiences social anxiety, including that guy who seems totally confident in board meetings. Social anxiety is simply your brain's ancient way of saying that a particular interaction matters to you. When our ancestors lived in small tribes on the savannah, being rejected meant literal death. No tribe meant no protection. Your brain still carries this ancient wisdom, so that nervous flutter is just your ancestors' survival instinct trying to protect you today. Once you understand that this feeling means you are human, the anxiety loses its power over you. To truly master socializing, you must start treating your social skills exactly like physical muscles. When you practice your social skills, you create actual neural pathways in your brain that grow stronger with each interaction. The absolute secret to building this muscle without injury is starting small by breaking socializing down into tiny, learnable movements. Making solid eye contact is one rep. Asking a genuine follow-up question is another rep. Trying to become a charismatic social butterfly overnight is exactly like trying to deadlift 300 pounds on your very first day. Your social muscles require time to grow, adapt, and strengthen, so you should start with simple 5-minute conversations. Now we arrive at the most powerful social skill in existence, the 70-30 rule. When you allow someone to speak about themselves, their brain releases the exact same reward chemicals as it does when they eat food. However, true active listening does not mean just staying quiet while secretly planning what you are going to say next. When you listen this way, people feel genuinely understood, and, as a natural result, they inherently want to know more about you. To successfully keep the other person talking for that 70%, you must leverage curiosity as a conversational superpower. Think of every single person you meet as a thick book containing 1,000 pages. Instead of asking the standard, boring, "How was your day?" try asking, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" To effectively guide this curiosity, you should utilize the question funnel, a powerful conversational tool that opens any dialogue naturally. As they answer these questions, you need a system to retain the information, which is exactly where the memory palace technique comes into play. Beyond the words you speak, your physical presence silently orchestrates the interaction through the echo effect. All of these techniques require maintenance through social momentum. Social momentum operates exactly like physics. A simple 5-minute conversation every single day is dramatically better for your brain than a 5-hour party once a month. To keep those daily interactions flowing effortlessly, you must master conversational threading. As you weave these threads, you will naturally gather valuable information that you should save using context banking. To take a friendship from a casual acquaintance to a deep bond, you must understand strategic vulnerability. When someone shares something slightly vulnerable, the listener's brain releases oxytocin, creating an instant, profound connection. This social navigation also extends to understanding that every person you interact with is actually 3 entirely different people. Inside these varied contexts, you can focus on connection deepening, which is exactly like gradually raising a temperature. True social leadership is about acting as a social architect who intentionally creates an environment where others feel safe. Think of your boundaries exactly like a biological cell membrane. They are flexible rather than rigid, keeping harmful energy out. Becoming a master of conversation and human connection is incredibly accessible when you realize it is just a series of learnable patterns. Treat your interactions like reps in a gym. Focus intensely on the 70-30 rule and forge deep, lasting bonds. If this deep dive helped you, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.